Yes.
This is a unique case, my lord, where, my lord, the land which was declared to be a property of the government has subsequently become a Rayati land. My lord, what happened, my lord? This is a road. Admittedly, the road is there. And the flank of the road is under the Highways Act. My lord, your lordship will find that that belongs to the highways up to Naranjali. But curiously enough, my lord, a plot of land, which is, my lord, your lordship will find that is the plot number. Plot number 810. Though initially,
for the private respondents?
I am for the private.
Okay.
810, though initially, my lord, in the record of rights, in the RS record of rights, my lord will find it belongs to the no, RS. That is belongs to the yes, yeah, building. কোথায় ওটা সেটা ইয়েটা দিয়েছিস এবিডি এক্সেপশনটা দিয়েছিস? Yes. And the status of the private respondent, my lord, will find page 38. এটা রিটের কপি থেকে দেখাচ্ছি। কই এক্সেপশনটা page 4, your lordship will find.
Page 38.
No, my lord, the page 4 of the
Exception.
no, exception, my lord.
Yes.
Page 4, my lord, your lordship, and page 13, which is belongs to the Works and Building Department. My lord, got it? Superior landlord.
Page 4 is your statement.
No. Page 60. Page 13 of the page 30. Page 30.
Page 13, my lord.
13, 1, 3.
My lord. There are 3 page numbers are there.
Yes. Page 13, yes.
My lord, got it?
Yes.
And my lord, your lordship will find next page. So this is belongs to the initially, my lord, under Khatua number 1, my lord, at the top, my lord, got it. After that, it was been transferred to in favor of the Works and Buildings Department.
Yes.
And it was under the same. Now, my lord, curiously enough, my lord, I am serving your lordship. Kindly turn to the current record of rights that your lordship will find. কোথায় এটা? Page number টা বল একটু আমাকে page number টা বল। Page number টা বল একটু আমাকে। এই যে
সেকশন আছে পেজ নাম্বার 6
এই যে বলিস না আমাকে তোর পাগল করে দিবি আমাকে
নাম্বার 6
পেজ নাম্বার 6
6 কেন
কি বলিস না Now, my lord, it is recorded in the private respondent name as Rayat. Property admittedly belongs to the government. Now, my lord, in view of the same, my lord, your lordship will find what the BLR have stated. Your lordship will find that is at page.
The property is recorded in the name of the private respondent.
Yes, Rayat. Rayat has been declared. Page.
Paying rent.
I'm not. Page 12.
Let him complete. You'll have your opportunity.
Page 12
Of
the exception. My lord, একটু জশাবে আমারও ইয়ে হয়ে যাচ্ছে এদিকে
yes, page 12 of the property.
Reported. Page 12. In reply to your letter, it was written to the Mukunda Khatua. This is, my lords, when I came to know about these illegalities, we have informed the BLR how it can be happen and what is the reason for recording the name as a right in the land belongs to, because it is in front of my land. So my access to the public road has been blocked. In reply to your letter such and such, as per the available record, no information is available in the RS Khatua number such and such. Regarding KB Khatua being number such and such, found that Khatua in favor of Works and Building Department, which I have shown to your lordship. And the possessors, Siddhar Manna, Dakholikar, in remarks column, transfer the same to Pran Krishna Manna by deed number 499, dated such and such. My lord, pause there for a moment. A Jordang is transferring a government land by recording his right status and not noting the remarks, Bushami Aina 14.3, here fraud, dated classification Jol. My lord, it is nothing, my lord, it is unheard of. Be as it may, my lord, when this matter came up for consideration, your lordship was pleased to direct to consider the representation that your lordship will find at page in my writ application. Page 17 of the exception report is an application for registration by consent of the parties. The petition is taken up for the petition impugned the order passed by District Magistrate 10(3) of the West Bengal Highways Act. For the petitioner submits that his client is a riot. The same, because this is another person, it is by the another one. He refers to a record of rights to establish the claim of the petition. He submits that the land in question is not land belongs to the Public Works Department. The district magistrate ought to have taken such fact into consideration. The district magistrate has rejected the appeal simply on the ground that the order is of removal of encroachment being implemented. It appears from the record that the state authorities has initiated pursuant to section 10 of the 1964. An order of removal encroachment was passed by the petitioner being agreed by the said order initially filed writ application. It was disposed by an order that such and such for an appeal therefrom. An appeal, such appeal was disposed by imputed. Petitioner claims right as a riot. The petitioner claims right to the record of rights. Record of rights is not a document of title. It is for the petitioner to establish his right appropriate proceedings. The court is informed that the petitioner has already filed the suit and such suit is pending. So, my lord, the similar circumstances person has came before this honorable court and it was held that you are claiming to the record of rights which cannot be termed as a document of title. My lord knows better than only the at best the position. Now, my lord, on this score, my lord can turn to the order which was passed by the wait. Yes, order. What they reported there? The report there. Now, my lord, can it takes up the report filed by the state?
Yes.
Page 4 onwards, I am drawing losses one by one.
4 is the same document.
This is the KB stage, well, because the final assessment is not found anywhere. This is a KB stage. So, at best, my lord, if your lordship may kindly consider the record of rights, my lord, unless the finally published record of rights, my lord, the evidentiary value, my lord, will know better than us, my lord, what is the evidentiary value. Now, my lord, can you turn to the next page? That is CS. Bharat Sarkar Pokkhe collector. My lord will find that is
Yes.
belongs to the government. And page 8, my lord, your lordship will find
Yes.
and is Dakolkar. Now kindly turn to the LR record of rights.
Page 8 says riot.
Yes. Rayat, my lord, on the ground of Dakolkar Rayat. Dakolkar versus Puja. If my lord can be turned in that way. ইংরেজি এত তারিখ এর কে কে মূলে my lord কক মূলে পান্নালাল মান্না পিতা প্রাণকৃষ্ণ মান্না সাংনিজ অংশ 11 রায়ত. But what is the effect of I have no idea regarding this because the RSC it stays in the name of the person of the government. Then my lord, the under that at that point of 1956 Act does not come. There is no question of vesting at that point of time. Be as it may, my lord, can you turn to page 16?
Yes, 16.
Now, my lord, this is a LR record of rights converted in the name of the same. Now, my lord, kindly consider if that is why the previously, my lord, this honorable court directed that only on the basis of record of rights. I prepared a supplementary affidavit on this aspect, my lord. I could not serve it. I mean, there, my lord, the bearer himself is now saying, yes, there is some wrong has been committed by us. That is last, the page I have annexed, my lord, we somehow get regarding correction of the ROR in plot number 810, my lord, got it. In persons I have referred memo. Now the assistant engineer, after receiving the copy of this writ application, my lord, somehow has been his undersigned has been requested to correct the LR record of process. The office of the undersigned has already taken up the matter and scrutinized all the records and documents relating with the issue. Present, the matter has been forwarded to the honorable ADM, DLR, Purvandipur by order such and such for further action. So, my lord, the entire thing has been done with a clarifies the every right. The person who is the owner of the land is not coming forward, and the person who is in occupation, how they can Jordong can be termed as a riot, my lord, in before the Registration Act, what my lord I am praying before your lordship, as on this day, my lord, as till their name is appearing in the record of rights as a Rayat, my lord, prima facie, he is in occupation of the land, he can be termed as a Rayat unless there is rebuttal presumption on my part. So therefore, my lord, if your lordship may kindly consider this, again,
A suit is pending.
no, in respect of this person, there is no suit.
They
In the
can-
other one, same part, the plot belongs to some other person. In the earlier occasion, the proceedings initiated by against the another person. The same proceedings has been only for the purpose of my lord's judicial review. That this was considered, and in this honorable court held that only the record of rights is there, so it cannot be termed as a, you can file a suit.
So I think there's an observation that a suit is pending.
Yes, between the other in that case,
Separate matter. They are relying that order before your lordship. That is
it is separate. It not belongs to this petitioner, my lord. This same
That case has no
adjacent plot
involved-
of land, the same facts and circumstances.
The
my lord.
same plot.
Yes, no, adjacent plot, but the facts is the same. 810 that public works department was there, subsequently their name was recorded as a record as a riot. So at present, my lord,
What is your prayer?
now my lord, my prayer was that to initiate proceedings is the government land. Now on the basis of which now subsequently it surfaced that it belongs to the, it recorded in the name of private individual. Now if my learned friend can apprise your lordship was actually belongs to the government or PWD,
Unless that issue is settled,
that,
your writ petition cannot be considered.
that's why, my lord, that's why I started all these things. Now the government is only the authority can come forward and say, my lord, whether it is a plot belongs to the government or the private.
My lord,
Yes.
petitioner, my lord, before this court approached with a very limited prayer that private respondent has encroached the government land, the land in question, plot number 810, take appropriate proceedings and free the government land. That is the limited prayer. My lord, after this repetition, we have thoroughly made inquiry, and my lord, we have filed our report in the form of affidavit. My lord, kindly come page number 2 of our report, my lord.
Page number 2.
2. I want to rely upon the advertise, my lord.
Yes.
After, my lord, finally, it has come after inquiry, the land is not PWD land. Now, my lord, I am specifying. At, my lord, 1-1, Roman 1, the subject land, my lord, stated 810. Next, my lord, that from the KB Khotian records, it appears that the said land was recorded in favor of the Sridhar Chandra Manna, son of Dinobandhu, and his status was Dokolidar. He was upper tenant or intermediary under, my lord, works and building department. Thereafter, my lord, we in this paragraph, my lord, we have annexed the, my lord, annexure, which already shows, my lord. Kindly see, my lord, page 4. The Sridhar Chandra Manna is written in the just left side, my lord, and on the right side, his status was Dokolidar. And my lord, upper just upper portion, 1 taka 69 paisa, that is, my lord, on the left side written works and building department. So, my lord, Sridhar Chandra Manna was the upper tenant under the works and building departments. Thereafter, my lord, kindly come back, my lord, amendments that it was also transpired that in the arrest stage, the operation of the Dokolidar used to pay land revenue to the upper tenant to the tune of 1.69 paisa, what I stated just. The payment of land revenue to the explicitly indicate the royalty settlement. Next, my lord, that from the KB record, it appears during the preparation of modified Khotian of the land was transferred to Prankishto Manna. That is, my lord, the deceased father of the private respondent, son of Troilukko by Sadan sir. Thereafter, after his death, my lord, the private respondent names have come in the, my lord, LR. Now, my lord, petitioner, what I stated earlier, petitioner came with a very limited prayer, and my lord, whether the land belongs to private respondent or in other name, that is to be decided by the civil court. And my lord, this is not the civil court of fact finding authority, my lord. Kindly consider this aspect. Our report, the land is not ours. What more? And my lord, one thing I want to clarify, because I have talked with the, my lord, concerned PWD officer. My lord, kindly, if my lord come page 15 of their exception. they are showing, my lord, a notice of the assistant engineer,
Page 15.
15 of their exception.
Yes.
They are relying upon a notice of the executive assistant engineer, that assistant engineer sent a communication to the BLRO that such and such
Correction
land,
of record offense.
For correction of record.
if it is a government land, then kindly correct the record. I have, my lord, stated personal talk with the person personally with the assistant engineer. He said, my lord, that is, my lord, written on the miscommunication, if I say that the one RTI has been preferred before him, and on that basis he requested the BLRO, if the land belongs to the government, then correct the record of right. But my lord, ultimately the land in question 810 is not the PWD land, but it was a Raiti land. And whether it is Raiti or not, otherwise, but that is to be decided by the appropriate civil court.
So if the government is coming for to say it is not my land, there is no occasion on my part to
Further can be
I
done.
have to file a suit. এটা কি আছে মেমো নাম্বার বলেছে বলে দিচ্ছে গভর্নমেন্টের
My lord,
ল্যান্ড আর এটা কি আছে
It is completely civil dispute. Kindly see paragraph 5 of the repetition.
I have not
Kindly
disputed.
see. I am,
The government is speaking for you, sir.
my lord, I am holding registered document, I am in possession, I am paying rent
I have not disputed.
since 1970. That document has not yet been challenged. I am in possession, I am paying rent. Kindly see paragraph 5 of the repetition, my lord, it is completely the civil dispute, my lord.
All the private respondents are in position.
My lord,
কি?
7, 8, 9 and 10 and rest are my tenants. Kindly see paragraph 5 of the repetition, my lord. May I read it, my lord? That your petitioner states that after the purchase of the said 2 plots of land, petitioner purchased adjacent 2 plots of land, and after erection of structure over the said plots, your petitioner enjoys the same in khas possession. But the private respondents create all sorts of disturbances in the enjoyment of said riot's land. Those 2 plots of lands of the petitioner, allegation is that private respondent is creating disturbance. Said riot homestead, riot land and structure by forceful obstructing the portion of the petitioner said riot homestead land. Portion of the petitioner's riot homestead land, not the PWD land. Their allegation is regarding the private dispute, encroachment of private land. Without recording evidence, my lord, this dispute cannot be adjudicated. This court is not, my lord, proper forum, my lord. Kindly send the parties to the civil court.
Next paragraph.
Kindly see this.
Next paragraph. Paragraph 6.
Next paragraph, please. Next line. This case has been made out. Actual, my lord, civil dispute. Allegation of encroachment private land. Without recording evidence, this dispute cannot be adjudicated, my lord. Kindly relegated to the suit, my lord. Private respondent holding registered documents, my lord, registered deed, transfer deed 1970. Kindly relegated the party to this suit, my lord.
I'll record that this is a.
My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord.
And the record of submission.
This is civil. কি কি?
Supplementary evidence
এখানে স্টেট নিচে বলে দিচ্ছে
submitted on behalf of the
এখানে স্টেট কোথায় বলেছে প্রাইভেট
petitioner is taken on record.
ইট ইজ নট মাই প্রপার্টি
paragraph.
এখানে যদি হয় তাহলে এটা রেকর্ড অফ স্ক্র্যাচ হবে
The petitioner contends
এখানে কোথায়
that
স্টেটের সাবমিশনটা কোথায় স্টেট অ্যাডমিট করছে ইট ইজ নট মাই প্রপার্টি সেটাই তাহলে সেটা যদি এখানে তো স্টেটের স্ট্যান্ডার্ড ছিল না
the private respondents have raised unauthorized structures
এবার বাবু ঘাটে যাবো আমি
on the government land
যেটা দেখাচ্ছি
adjoining their property, comma, thereby blocking their egress and egress.
My lord, private respondent number 8, 9, 10 and 9, 10, 11 and 12. Rest are, my lord, tenant under me, under private respondent.
So the blockage is according to the petitioners, all the private respondents. That's the plain case.
yes that is the case that the though it is not been happily expressed my lord this is the fact that this is
All the private respondents.
all the private respondents are making blockage to access by to the state highways that is the only
learned counsel for the petitioner takes this court to the
বলো, বলো। আর কিছু করার নেই। তাহলে I have to
RS record of rights.
Babughat. I have to go Babughat. 652. Babughat.
Run, yes.
Huh?
RS record of rights, which demonstrates that the plot was initially in the name of the collector and thereafter in the name of Works and Buildings Department. Stop.
Initially in the name of the Union of India, my lord.
At the British, British era.
পশ্চিমবঙ্গ পক্ষে collector.
No, my lord.
Subsequently
Just-
collected.
Just a minute. First of all, Union of India, my lord. Annex P3 of the.
I'm referring to page 13 of the exception.
My lord, Bharatashwa, that is Union of India, my lord.
পশ্চিমবঙ্গ পক্ষে collector, not union.
My lord, for a moment, my lord, kindly come to the petition, my lord. Annex P3,
Annexure P3 page.
page 37, my lord.
Page 37 only.
Bharatashwa, that is the Union of India.
Bharateshwar cannot be Union of India.
My lord, that in the British area.
British era.
period, my lord, British period.
Sri Bharateshwar Union of India.
My lord. And that period, that was in that style, my lord.
I don't think so, my lord.
You have don't think.
Because you've pointed out page 13 of your exception, which says, because this is irrelevant now.
Yes,
In the CS record.
কি বলে?
আরে এখানে তো বলছি পশ্চিমবঙ্গ পক্ষে
ও
collector.
হো আমি দেখাচ্ছি না কেন কেন কথা বলছি একটু বলুন না
Stop. Subsequently. The name of Sridhar Chando Manna, Chando আছে না? And thereafter,
My lord can get
Pran
assistance
Krishna Manna
from our report.
have been recorded as Dokholkar, inverted comma.
Rayov. Rayov, my lord. Page number 6.
Where is the LR record of rights?
my lord that is the last page of the report
Petition.
submitted by the state no my lord the state
In our report, my lord, page number 16.
Paragraph. The private respondents claim to be private respondent numbers 9, 10, 11, 12 are the riots.
My lord.
my lord
Private respondent numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12, paragraph correct, claim to be riots in respect of the plot in question and submit that respondent numbers 13 to 17 are tenants under them.
Tenants under the private respondent number 8, 9, 10.
9, 10, 11, 12, you
9,
said.
10, 11, 12.
Paragraph. Placing reliance on the report in the form of affidavit submitted on behalf of the 7th respondent, learned counsel for the state respondents submits that it appears from the KB Khotian records that the land in question was recorded in favor of Sridhar Chandra Manna as Dokholkar, and the upper tenant or intermediary was Works and Building Department. Works and Building Department. Stop. The Dokholkar used to the Dokholkar used to pay land revenue to the upper tenant, which indicates Rayati settlement. The land was transferred to Pran Krishna Manna by virtue of a registered deed of sale executed on 3rd February 1970. Stop. The names of respondent numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12 appear in the finally published LR record of rights. The state, therefore, in substance, the state respondents submit that the land in question belongs to respondent numbers 9 to 12. Paragraph, the contention of the respondents is denied and disputed by the petitioner who challenges the title of the private respondents in respect of the plot in question. Paragraph, in view of the above, this court is inclined to hold that the dispute between the parties is purely civil in nature and this court, in exercising extraordinary jurisdiction under Article 226 of the Constitution of India, is not authorized to deal with the question of title in respect of the property. Stop. Accordingly, nothing further remains to be adjudicated in the writ petition, and the same is accordingly disposed of. There shall, however, be no order as to cost, urgent certified website copy.
I'm good.
My lord, the petitioner granted me to approach before the Supreme Court.
In accordance.
Not necessary.
Otherwise, I am the outsider, ma'am.
Not necessary.
I am the
I have
outsider.
stated that the civil court has to decide. This court cannot
Who
decide.
will be applying before the Supreme Court, madam?
Yes.
Because I am the outsider. I am not the owner of the property. That is the government and this is my constitution. That will may be done, madam. That may be done.
No, no,
After line add করুন।
In
On prayer of
accordance
the
with the-
petitioner,
that may be,
on prayer of the petitioner, ওটার আগে দেবেন, ওগুলোর আগে। যেখানে
my lord,
nothing
it is
further-
completely civil dispute between the petitioner and the private respondent.
No, not at all.
Kindly see the paragraph 5 of the writ petition.
Property belong to the government.
In accordance with law, they may file
Property
suit.
doesn't belong to the government as stated by
Well,
the
they are
government.
getting-
Development shows.
My lord, if your lordship get the liberty, they will get privilege.
No, nothing. No question of any privilege, my lord.
My lord, no liberty is required, my lord. In accordance with law, they can take any step.
Liberty-
Before appropriate forum,
Liberty is very much required.
No, my lord.
All along the property is recorded in the name of the government.
he has no right at all.
Liberty to take necessary steps, that's all.
My lord, my lord, my lord.
On prayer of the petitioner, liberty is granted to approach the appropriate forum for redressal of his grievance.
I'm getting close.